These are their stories.
Tom, it's beautiful. This isn't a reproduction, is it?
No, it's a real antique. Art Deco. This is what you like, right?
Yes, but I thought that we wouldn't.
Well, I figured I had to snap it up before someone else did. Besides, I had to give you something for our 3-month anniversary, right?
I didn't get you anything.
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something. You know, New Paltz is a long way away. I'm sure your dad wouldn't be too upset if we got there tomorrow morning instead.
I just thought of what to give you for our anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Who is he? Where's he from? And how come you haven't talked about him to me?
You know, this flan was the best flan I've ever tasted. Thank you.
You said you never had flan before.
If I had had flan, this would have been better than the flan that I would have had if I had had it.
Come on, you know, I always go on and on about Jessica. Now it's your turn.
Okay, maybe I don't want to talk about this.
Well, that's unacceptable. We're friends, and friends share. So, what's his name?
George.
Talia, look,
Actually, could you hold off on answering that question? I want to fill you in on a couple of background details first.
Talia, it's not like we're working on a case.
I like you, Antonio, obviously. A lot. And for a while, pretty much since I met you, which is stupid because you were married and we worked together and you're my boss. But I couldn't help myself.
What about your boyfriend?
My boyfriend, yeah, I made him up.
You made Sean up?
Well, not him, but him as my boyfriend. I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. I knew it as soon as George came out of my mouth, but I wanted to tell you. I just didn't know how to tell you without confessing to my crush.
How did Sean know that?
Oh, Layla. Layla knew how I felt about you. And she pulled Sean into it, and I was stuck playing along. But then you saw him hitting on that girl at the gym. And you defended my honor, which only made me like you more. And it was, you know, the perfect reason to break up. And somewhere between trick-or-treating with Jamie and the flan and the salsa, I thought, you know, go for it. And I did. Because I'm so into you, Antonio. And I know it's a long shot, but if there's any chance, however small, I mean, do you think you could feel the same way about me? Excuse me.
Sorry.
Getting dressed. What do you want?
You okay? Because you seem pretty upset over it.
Well, I put McBain's brother in lockup. Pardon me for not loving my job today.
Okay. I think it's more than Michael McBain.
It's about you. Is that what you want me to say?
Like, no matter how many times you say it's cool working together and then we can just go back to the way things were before we talked, I just don't see that happening.
Uh-huh.
And I think that maybe we should try and, address it before it gets a little more uncomfortable.
You want to talk? Fine. Let's talk, you arrogant, insensitive bastard.
Now we're getting somewhere?
So you admit that you're an insensitive bastard.
I must have done something to make you feel that way.
Gosh, what amazing powers of deduction you have, detective.
You know, I'm just glad that you're not keeping it all bottled up like you were before.
Like I was before.
Well, I wasn't the one hiding my feelings.
No, because you don't have any feelings. Not for me, anyway.
I care about you, Talia.
Yeah, you're just not interested in me as a woman. Newsflash, pal. I don't want to be your friend.
Look, tell you, just because I don't feel the same way about you.
No, it's not that. I can handle that. What I can't handle is that you knew how I felt, but you continued to let me act like a jackass.
You weren't a jackass.
Okay.
And I didn't know what to say.
You know, I bought that before. I mean, what do you say to somebody who's acting like such a loser? But then I realized that you were totally into it.
Tali, come on.
All those times you bought me drinks after work. You asked me to stay and have a meal with your family, your daughter. Thanksgiving? The times when you said that I looked hot, or when I caught you here and you were all half-dressed and you didn't bother to cover up. I mean, did you just enjoy seeing the look on my face? Was that a good time for you?
No.
Then tell me, why the hell did you lead me on?
Dr. Morris Murdoch. Live up there.
Right. Hi, I'm Chloe. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I met Charles the other day. He tells me you're in PR.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of warm.
Interesting stuff. Love PR.
So, what field of medicine do you practice, Dr. Murdoch?
Morris, please. I'm a dentist, but actually, I'm in dental products.
Oh.
Marketing side of the business, mostly. I'm obsessed with marketing.
Yeah, we do all the online content for Metamart, you know, the big medical supply company.
Oh, yeah.
Huge industry.
Yeah.
What firm are you with, Morris?
Well, I'm not with any firm at the moment. And I'm about to launch a new product. I like to keep things pretty close to the vest.
Oh.
Actually, I'm very close on an oral prosthesis. And I'm working on a web campaign. I think you're into, Charlie.
That's right.
You know, I'd like to take you up on your offer. Why don't you come on up to the house, see what I got?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Trust me, I use a Snorgar myself, and it's put the zing back in my marriage. So, what do you think? Well, you know, it's just a rough draft. I mean, I'm going to need a soundtrack and graphics. Want an actor to play me?
Well,
It's great.
it's great.
What, that's it? You don't have any thoughts or anything? I mean, advice as far as viral videos go?
Well, we say video goes viral when I'm not quite certain that what you've got here, this doesn't really tie in to what viral video tends to be.
Yeah.
I see.
And honestly, something that really tends to work with things like this, taking an ad in a local paper.
Yeah.